WWE fans, actually bringing you guys a Ringside Collectibles unboxing. We have the brand new Elite Series 78. I was not expecting this package today, but it came and I'm so excited. There's so many great figures in here that I've been looking forward to for such a long time. And when the images came out, I was so pumped. So you could go to Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Tanner, TANNER, all caps, save 10% at checkout. Here's a nice view of the figures. As you can see, we have Maverick, Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, Naomi, R-Truth, and Matt Riddle. So I think everybody's looking forward to Matt Riddle the most, including me. So let's get these pulled out. So we have the man that was fired and then rehired, Maverick. Then we have the current #1 contender for the WWE Championship, I believe. He challenged Drew McIntyre. So pretty cool in the red gear. Red is my favorite color, so I'm pumped for that. Then we have Kofi Mania with the Tag Team Championship. I think it would have been better if he came with the Tag Team and WWE Championship. That just would have been cool because I think he wore this gear when he was WWE Champion. I could be wrong, but I don't know. That would have been cool. And then we have the glow-in-the-dark Naomi with the glow-in-the-dark SmackDown Women's Championship. Very cool. I think we've been waiting for this one for a very long time, so it's great that we're finally getting that. And then we have the 24/7 champion R-Truth. He's not the current 24/7 champion, but he's had the most reigns, and it's been forever since we've gotten an updated R-Truth Elite, so I'm finally getting it. And then we have the one we've been looking forward to the most, Matt Riddle in the fresh golden white gear. So we're gonna get these cracked open, just like usual. Yeah, we're just gonna, I don't know, we're not gonna do the snap thing. I'm just gonna say 3, 2, 1, and they're all gonna be here, somewhat, something like that. So 3, 2, 1. Alrighty guys, we have all the figures lined up right here. Let's start over here with Naomi. This figure is super cool. I'm gonna do a separate little clip just in case like it does glow in the dark, which I heard a rumor that it is, and I've seen a picture, but I'm not sure if it's real, but we're gonna have to check that out. But the Naomi is pretty cool. We get this nice furry looking coat. It is plastic, but it has that furry kind of look to it. And then we get her cool gear, and I did prefer this gear over the other one. I don't know, I just like the black and the neon together. I think it just looks more badass to me. And then one of the coolest parts is this championship right here. And what's awesome about this is you don't necessarily need to use it for Naomi. Like, we got the neon AJ Styles and the neon, we got 2 neon AJ Styles. So if you want to have like AJ Styles with his neon belt, you could have a neon AJ Styles belt. I don't know. I mean, or you could just have it on Naomi, but I think that's epic. Definitely the best Naomi figure we've had in a very long time, but very nice Naomi. And then I think this is the figure that I would probably get, other than Matt Riddle, R-Truth, that I would get out of the set out of any other figure. And I just think it's awesome because we haven't gotten an R-Truth in such a long time, and we're finally getting one. And I think this is the best R-Truth we've ever gotten. It comes with the 24/7 championship, has all of his tattoos. His head skin looks just like him. We got his bun up on the top. There's the bun. There's the coloring. There's the 24/7 championship. There's his pants. And I believe this is a new mold because it looks completely different from like the John Cena legs we usually get. And then I think they fixed the ankle problem because these are not loose at all. If anything, they're a little stiff, and I think it's perfect. They fixed that problem. But let's get into the 24/7 championship. This is the first time we're seeing it in figure form. And I think this is definitely a step up from the other championships. Now, I know it's not super shiny, but I think it's the right shine. Like, it's the right color in person. We get the 24/7 logo. It has some depth to it, so I think it's very nice. And then they went along and they decided to add that darker green to add that kind of that look to it, which is 100% accurate. They even added the WWE logos and the gold tip. So I think this is one of the better action figure belts we've gotten yet. So very cool. R-Truth with the 24/7 title. And then we have the figure, we have the figure I wanted the most, which is the King of Bros, Matt Riddle. And I think this is perfect that they chose this gear instead of the yellow one, because we already got the yellow in the basic, and I think this is just so much cooler. And we get the cloth jacket, and it's more of like a fake leather cloth. Like, it's like kind of like the Finn Balor jacket, but it's so freaking cool. It says original Raw on the back. If somebody could leave it in the comment section where he wore this set of gear. We also get his anklet right there. Very cool with the pink. And then we get the freaking flip-flops. And these come off. These are removable. And they have some detail throughout. They have like some zipper looking stuff. So, very cool. He flings these off in his entrance. We even got some tread at the bottom. So this is the first time we're ever getting flip-flops. Number 2. And then we get his bandana. This might be a new mold too, I'm not sure. Here's the head sculpt, and I think this is 100% better than the basic head sculpt. I think this one is excellent. They even got that like crooked jaw kind of look. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but that's what Matt Riddle's face looks like. So very cool. And then it's Velcro, so you could take this off. And this is something I was a little concerned about. Is you're probably gonna have to take the hands off just so you don't mess up the jacket. Does he have baby arms? Because when I was looking at the pictures, I was a little concerned that the arms look too small. And I think they are a bit too small, guys. Like, I'm not complaining or anything, but I think this is something I'm gonna have to fix. I'm gonna have to swap some arms on him because Matt Riddle's arms are way more jacked than that. Like, this is like the size of, I don't know. These are the smallest arms I've ever seen. These are probably smaller than the Rey Mysterio arms. If not, they're the same size as the Rey Mysterio arms. But Matt Riddle is not a small guy. I mean, just look at that. It looks way off. Like, he should have the size of, like, in my opinion, I would have used, like, the R-Truth arms. Because he has pretty big arms. Or maybe even the Kofi arms. But they gave him, like, Rey Mysterio arms. So, I mean, it's not, like, I don't know. It's an easy fix, pretty much. So don't worry about that. I mean, if you like him with the smaller arms, it's fine. I still think it looks like a great figure. I love that they chose the torso. I love the torso that they went with. I do have a little smudge right there, but that's not the biggest deal. I could probably fix that up. That just happens. It's not anybody's fault, but like the factory that it's produced in. So whatever. Still very cool. It says original bro right there on his tights, and it has the black on gold. And then we have the white, and it says bro along his crotch. And then we have the gold line on the side. And then we have the logos. Very cool that we're getting the logos. And then we have the other stripe. And then there we have that. And this is a brand new lower leg torso, or lower leg sculpt. I heard somebody say that these are like, I heard it going around that these look like ankles, and I do think they look a little thick. But I think it's also the first time that they're ever doing like the feet and ankle mold. And I think it looks pretty freaking good. It looks pretty solid. I'm not going to complain. We get the nice Matt Riddle feet. And I've been anticipating this figure for such a long time. So, I mean, even there's like little minor errors I think they're going to fix in the future, like the smaller arms and the smudge right there. But that's not on every Matt Riddle figure. It just so happened to be on mine. But that's fine. I don't really care. It's still an amazing Matt Riddle figure, and I'm highly impressed. And yeah, very cool Matt Riddle. We're going to get them all geared up at the end of the video. But awesome Matt Riddle. Did not let down. So, very cool Matt Riddle. If you could stand up. I think the only way he's going to stand up is with his flip-flops, but whatever. Anyways, we have the Kofi Kingston with the pancakes. A lot of people are looking forward to this. It does come with the pancakes. Looks like there's probably like 20 pancakes on there on a purple tray, so that's very cool. If you want to have that in catering or something in the backstage area, that's pretty cool. We get the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and I like that they went with the non-shiny look. It's still kind of shiny, but more of like a gray tint to it, and I dig that way more. It's just different, and it's something new, and I like it a lot. So, very cool SmackDown Tag Team title. And then we have Kofi Kingston himself, the former WWE Champion. We have the classic body mold for Kofi. I think that they should eventually give him a different torso or like make a new sculpt for the torso. But I do think this is a good torso that fits Kofi Kingston. We have the arms, and I think that's about right for Kofi with the pink. Pink on this arm. Very nice. And then we have the tights, and I think this is by far the best Kofi Kingston we've ever gotten New Day gear-wise. I just think it's so colorful. I love the pink. I love the blue. I think pink and blue is like the New Day's highlighted color. So I think that's epic that we're getting this gear. And I think he wore this gear a lot last year. It seems like he always wore the pink on his arms. But here we have the New Day logo. This is Kofi around his thigh. It's kind of like this blend. It kind of looks like sherbet. Goes down into his kick pads. And I think it's very interesting because Kofi doesn't actually wear kick pads on his shoes. He wears them only on his shins. So I think that's interesting. So we have his tennis shoes with the gold. Very fresh with the white soles, black backing. And then we have a unicorn on this thigh. And yeah, very cool. And then we have the New Day logos on the kick pads. So very epic New Day action figure, Kofi Kingston. I should have said Kofi Kingston action figure, but whatever. Very awesome Kofi Kingston. I think this is the best one we've gotten yet. So there's a Kofi Kingston. And then we have Randy Orton, and I'm very surprised by this figure. I think this is the figure that everybody's not really paying attention to, but it's the one that's gonna catch a lot of people's eyes, and it caught my eye a lot. Like right when I opened the package and I saw the head sculpt, I'm like, this freaking thing looks so realistic, it's crazy. And I think this is a brand new head sculpt of Randy Orton. But I'm so glad they finally gave us like an updated gear for Randy, because he always has the RKOs on his knee pads, and it's just more updated like that. So I think that's awesome. It comes with a new vest. It's the same sculpt, but like different design with the green. I really did want the Randy Orton with the green instead of the red, but I prefer red because that's my favorite color, but it would have been nice to get the green first. But here we have the Randy Orton. I don't know where he wore this specifically, but it is freaking awesome looking. He might have worn this against Kofi. I'm not sure. Maybe at SummerSlam. I'm not sure. But we have the red, the white, and then RKOs on the knee pads. And it has this really nice kind of like flat look to it on the skin tone. It doesn't look all shiny. It looks like flat and nice. Then we have the head sculpt, and this might be the True FX head sculpt. I'm not sure. But it looks just like him. It's pretty accurate to his current look. And then we have like a stubble kind of look, but it's skin tone. They didn't paint it, so maybe that's like supposed to resemble like some 5 o'clock shadow or something like that. But I think this Randy Orton's absolutely epic, and we even got the tattoos going on to his torso. So very cool Randy Orton, and I definitely say this is a must pick up. So very awesome Randy Orton. Oh, we also get some fists with Orton as well. So if you wanted that, there you have it. And then we have one of the coolest figures in the set, which is Drake Maverick. This is our first ever Elite Drake Maverick in wrestling gear. And this is pretty cool because the R-Truth and Drake Maverick come in the same set. And what's awesome is his only accessory, along with his shirt, is this wanted R-Truth WWE Superstar 24/7 Champion wanted sign, because he was trying to chase R-Truth for the 24/7 Championship, and it went back and forth for a while. But I really enjoyed this storyline, so very cool that we're getting that, and you could just interact Drake Maverick with R-Truth, and that would be pretty cool. So there's a sign. We get a Drake. We have a Maverick 24/7 T-shirt, cloth, very nice. Surprised that they gave us cloth T-shirt for Drake Maverick, but pretty cool. Then we have his torso, all skinny, just like he is in real life. He's a pretty small guy. I think the head sculpt definitely resembles Drake Maverick. We have his little arms. And the big hands, like, I don't know. I mean, that's something they could fix in the future, but see, like, look at this. Don't those arms, like, that doesn't seem right, guys. Still cool Matt Riddle, but I don't know, something they could fix in the future. But Drake Maverick, freaking awesome. And then we have his tights. I really like these tights. I've always liked these tights a lot. It has the white and the black. It's very plain, but it has a lot of cool designs going throughout. And it says Maverick 24/7. Is the gear he wore when he was fighting for the 24/7 championship. But now that he's back in the company, we can use this figure now, and it's pretty accurate. So this seems like something Seth Rollins would wear, but very cool. There's Drake Maverick. And if you wanted to, if you don't want R-Truth to be 24/7 champion, you could have Drake Maverick be 24/7 champion. So that's accurate. Let's do that. There's Drake Maverick with 24/7 title. We're gonna get some poses and whatnot set up for the end of the video, so let's do it. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Going down to my little poses. This one's like the most significant one. It is Drake Maverick pointing at R-Truth, escaping with the 24/7 championship. He has a little sign up right there. I thought that was pretty cool. And then we have Naomi in the back just partying on with the SmackDown Women's Championship. It's kind of limited just because she has her coat on, and I kind of wanted to pose her with the coat on, so that's the pose I could get her in. And then we have the original bro right there, all pumped up because Kofi offered him a platter of pancakes. And then we have Randy Orton doing his signature pose. And I think this set is absolutely sick. I think every set for like the last 20 sets has been a non-letdown. Like, even when there's something that might kind of suck, when you get it in hand, you're like, this doesn't suck at all. It's just amazing. And I think this is an amazing set, and I love every single one of these figures. Let's rank them from least to greatest. I think at the bottom, I'm going to put Drake Maverick. I think this figure is epic, and I think it's really good. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's at the bottom of the list. I think it's a really good figure, though. And then we have Naomi right here. I think the only thing that could have made this figure a little higher on the list was ankle pivot, and I think that's something that the women's figures will get eventually. And I also don't like the joints they used for her arms, but it's still a great figure and very awesome. Next up, we have the Kofi Kingston, and I think the Kofi Kingston is very cool. I mean, it's just another Kofi Kingston. Like, there's other figures in the set that I wanted more than the Kofi, but I think this is a very, very nice figure. Next up, we have the Randy Orton. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the figure. It's where it ranked on my list. And then we have R-Truth right there, and once again, I said this is like the second one. This is like, if I got any of the figures, this would be the second one I got next to the Matt Riddle. So Matt Riddle's at number 1, and I think these two figures are the highlight of the set. I just think the 24/7 championship with R-Truth, and the white glove just looks epic on the R-Truth. And then the freaking original bro, the king of bros, Matt Riddle. And I think this set's great. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I love this set. Make sure to use discount code TANNER, all caps, to save 10% at checkout at Ringside Collectibles. Thanks for watching, guys. WWE Fan Talk Show.